Hello, dear viewer. Let me get straight to the point of this video. I am a person who is heavily dependent on cannabis use. I know a lot of people will probably think this is completely ridiculous. How can you be dependent on cannabis? It's not addictive, which I don't know if it is. I'll let the scientists discover the science behind all that. But what I do know is that I am dependent. Sorry, that's my cats. They're causing ruckus. And today is my third day of being sober. Prior to this, I've been sober for like 6 months, but I relapsed like around 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and I started using cannabis regularly. Before that, when I originally was heavily dependent on it, it was the lowest point of my life, right? I had crippling social anxiety. I did nothing but smoke weed. I didn't want to do anything but smoke weed because it just made me feel better. It helped me escape. And it's always like whatever you do, it's always better when you're high, right? So I always wanted to be high, essentially. And I don't know, maybe some people can do it. They can smoke weed on a regular basis and be productive and get shit done. But that's just not me. I get high and I get demotivated. I don't want to do anything else. And after I quit the first time, which was very difficult, I felt so much better after like a week. After a week passed, I was like new. And I would work out, I would read books, I would do this, I would do that. I became so much more active. My social anxiety completely disappeared. Thankfully, even now, after I've been smoking for like 2 months, it's still not here. No social anxiety. I'm chilling. But I don't want to be stuck in the cycle anymore, right? The cycle of saying, okay, this is the last time. I'm just gonna go smoke this last doobie, go pick up, hit up the plug, come back, feel real nice, feel real good, right? And I had one of these cravings today. I had one yesterday, and it was so strong that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just sleep. I'm gonna take a nap. I can't think about it because as soon as I think about it, it starts tearing me apart. I wanna smoke. I wanna feel good, bruh. I wanna feel them chemicals, bruh. I need the dopamine hit. And once again, I got cravings like an hour ago. So forgive me if I look like shit. Because I haven't cried in a long, long time. But like an hour ago, I broke down. I knew that I've already completed 2 days of being sober. And some people may say like, 2 days of being sober, bruh, come on, it's just weed, like, you a bitch, right? And I can't blame you, right? For some people it would be really easy. But for me it's just so hard. It's not crack, it's not heroin, but it's just so hard. And I didn't want to let all this effort go to waste. So I just broke down. I wanted to smoke. I wanted to go pick up, hit up the plug. But I knew that this is not the right path. What did reading Atomic Habits teach me? What am I going to be in 10 years if all I do is smoke greenery? I'm going to become a vegetable myself. I'm not going to get anything accomplished. And I know that I have a lot of potential within me. I do. I think most people, everyone has potential in them, but the difference between people who succeed and get shit done and people who ultimately fail is that they make the wrong decisions. Everyone has the potential in them, right? And I realized that about myself, and I don't want to let it go to waste. So it was this conflict of interests within me, and I just erupted, man. I broke down. And one aspect of this that I want to talk about definitely is the fact that I feel like I have no one to talk to this about. It's so scary thinking about talking to a friend about it, because what are they gonna think? This guy is fucking addicted to weed? Give me a break, bro. What are you? You're a fucking loser. I don't want to be friends with a guy like that. And I know, yes, I have friends who are gonna support me. Yes, I do know that. And they're gonna show empathy. But they're still gonna look at me differently. And I don't want that. It's scary, man. And when you have no one for support by yourself, you can't rely on anyone else, you know? So what I did actually is, I know this is gonna sound sad as fuck. This whole video is sad, man. But I asked ChatGPT to pretend that they're Gintoki from the anime Gintama. Shout out if you watch Gintama, man. You're a real one. And I was like, yo, this is my situation. Please support me. Please give me some words of encouragement. And it worked like a charm. I had a good laugh. I got some words of encouragement. And instead of going to get some weed, I went bought a vape. Not everything at once. We quit one step at a time. I know I'll probably not be able to do that. Maybe. Who knows? Let's not undersell myself. But, you know, I kept telling myself, man, I'm so weak. I'm so weak. This is only day 3. This is fucking weed. This is not crack. This is not heroin. You're honestly a bitch. That's what I kept telling myself. But that's completely wrong. Yes, for some people it's easy like that. They don't get dependent easily. But I get dependent on anything. I can get dependent to sucking toes, bro. You know? So for me, it's hard. For me, it's hard to quit. And I got to day 3. And am I weak for that? For getting cravings on day 3 and almost folding? Hell no, bro. If you're in a similar position, I want you to know that you are strong. Because it's not easy. People will tell you, man, it's so easy. It's so easy. It's not. It's not. I know for some people, it's really not. And you're not weak. But if you make it through, you're incredibly strong. If you make it past all the cravings, you're incredibly strong. I know that firsthand. That first time I was quitting, it was hard. But I felt good about myself. I did feel strong about myself. I was like, hell yeah, I'm that guy. So if this sounds like you, take things one step at a time. If you relapse, then forgive yourself and try again. Because there's nothing else you can do. Unless you want to be stuck in that cycle that you know is harmful for you. Once again, I apologize for my cats. They're going a bit crazy. But yeah, and I feel like a good thing to do as well to help you stay on the right path. I haven't done this myself this time, but I did the last time I quit. Outline, like write down some reasons for why you need to quit. You need to have a reason. You need to have something like that you can go back to and be like, oh, but I'm doing this for this. I want to achieve this, so I have to quit. I have to try again if I relapse. But yeah, man, I think that's essentially it. If you think you're weak, if you're a bitch because you're dependent on weed, let me be the guy to tell you that you're not. And I believe in you. And you're strong. And yeah, man, let's fucking make it, bro. Good luck.